collision of teams ranked in the top 25. Both hoping to come up with a W and really build their resume on this field today. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on the third-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff will be a return. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Warhawks offense will have the football first here. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They stop him right at the 24. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pulls it in. It's Davis. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down in this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Warhawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Swarm with a pass rush.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a wide receiver here coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond. Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown that has settled for 3 last time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Here's a carry for the fullback. Tackle made after just a short gain. Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The Warhawks pick up enough yardage for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The short completion to the tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker for 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fires it to the wide end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And now the handoff. He's got room to run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's UL Monroe in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Warhawks have first and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The Warhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. UL Monroe offense back out there now. They've got the lead, but had settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And this one down about the 10. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 10, on to punt it away.
He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. First out and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Quick completion to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Number 11, sets a kickoff.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. The quick throw out left, complete. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. We got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Caught over the middle. It's Bartlett. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Empty set now, 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands and he dropped it. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Screen to the wide receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And a genuinely fun first half to break down, led by, I can't believe I'm saying this, that special teams unit. It's one of the most well-coached groups we've seen this season. They stay in their lanes, literally and figuratively, and right now they are complementing the offense and defense perfectly. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Warhawks will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. QB decides to keep it here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They'll run it here. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On first down, it's play action. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Bringing pressure. Finds his target. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield with the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
First down, looking for more now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Warhawks pick up enough to get a first down there. Looking for a receiver. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Warhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The Warhawks churn out another first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That pass is caught. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They are pouring it on now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. Not able to connect, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it on a crossing route. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made by the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Knocks that one right down the middle. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And it's caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. It's a second and goal play for the offense. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tied. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
22, Alabama, 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made over the middle. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. It's UL Monroe in the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He breaks free. Picks up the course, looking for more. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
This is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And the Warhawks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
You talk about this defense snapping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that drive.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And they hand it off to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass caught. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. This is the 6th play on the drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Now it's second down here.
Base 27, John. Base.
Takes off in a bootleg. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
The UL Monroe offense back out there now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Leaning on the run game here late.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Warhawks will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, at least they're starting this drive off with some positive yards. They need to be able to put this ball in the end zone, get a two-point conversion.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up the first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. The big fullback's got it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. That's reeled in. It's Davis. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Grinding away on the ground. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing with third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Back's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.